Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new Andre Gomes storyline card to review today. So, we are taking a look at a card that is 6'2", medium work rates, 4-star skill moves, and a 4-star weak foot. In regards to traits, he doesn't have anything crazy. In regards to in-game abilities, he's got 82 acceleration, 87 sprint speed. So, that right off the bat for the midfield position, whether that's CDM or center mid, I do think the Shadow Chemistry style would make the most sense on a card like this for the plus 15 on acceleration and plus 10 for sprint speed. In regards to shooting, he's got 91 attacking positioning, 83 finishing, 99 shot power with 90 long shots. So shooting presence is pretty solid with this card, considering the fact that he does also have a 4-star weak foot. That's pretty helpful to have in the midfield positions. In regards to passing, his passing ability is pretty solid as well. Nothing crazy. I don't really cross the ball anyway, so the base card stats for short passing, long passing, curve, and vision looks pretty good, in all fairness. Dribbling on the card is the only thing that I really want to try out without the Shadow Chemistry style, because it really doesn't really matter. Because of the fact that with his dribbling, he has 76 agility, 74 balance, right? So those two things together with the 6'2" height should be interesting to try out, because William Carvalho's card, his Scream card, right, for Portuguese midfielders, the dribbling is not great because I think the agility and balance is in like the 50s and 40s. I could be completely wrong, but I think with Andre Gomes, because his reactions, ball control, dribbling, and composure is pretty high up there, I think it could be good enough, especially if you're going to be using him in a CDM position for a 4-2-3-1 or potentially a 4-4-2 where he's not as responsive moving, but he could be a very solid player to have in the midfield, right? Defensive stats on the card for base card stats are okay. You definitely want to improve it, in my opinion, if you're going to be using him in the midfield position, and we are going to be checking out what the chemistry style would actually do to the card, because a Shadow Chemistry style with a plus 15 acceleration, plus 10 sprint speed is really nice. In regards to physical, he's got 87 stamina, so a good bare minimum, with 94 strength and 92 aggression. So that 92 aggression, right, with the Shadow Chemistry style boost, 97, defensive stats that are drastically improved, it would be the most ideal thing to do for this card because of the fact that he already has a good physical presence as well, right? So with Andre Gomes, I do want to try him out as a CDM as well as a center mid, because I want to see what his center mid aspect is like with the medium work rates and the 91 attacking positioning. Those are the types of things that we need to try out with this card. So the way that we're going to be lined up with Andre in the team, guys, is going to look like this. So we're going to be using him in a 4-2-3-1, playing with 6 depth, 5 width, playing in the left center defensive mid. No, we'll play him in the right center defensive position with the instructions of just balanced on him for the 4-2-3-1, and then we're also going to be using the 4-4-2. We're mostly going to use the 4-4-2 because the 4-4-2 is a better representation of how midfielders will play in the CDM position or the center mid position, because the instructions are very similar to each other, so you can kind of see how players are going to move with that. So with the instructions on Andre Gomes, we're just going to have him on cover center, balance attack. We are going to go ahead and buy the Shadow Chemistry style on the card, so we will be testing him with the defensive boost as well as the pace boost. So let's get into a game, see how he plays. Hopefully he's a beast. This guy's using a Real Madrid team. Okay. I like it. It looks really good, to be fair. Okay, so you definitely do feel the agility and balance part on the card, but it's actually not that bad. Again, if you're going to be playing him in the CDM position or the center mid position, it won't even be that bad, because the 3 main dribbling stats that this card has that isn't agility and balance is pretty solid, so it'll compensate well for his more sluggish feel towards his like dribbling, right? Beautiful. Oh, man. I knew I shouldn't have shot that right away, because you do have to either potentially go for a shot across goal here, or you have to go against the goalkeeper to kind of like make him react a certain way. But Andre Gomes with a great pass right there. Nice. Fake shot stop. Should be a foul right there, but it's not going to count. You can see the agility and balance part. You kind of have to play with it a little bit. Do those like emphasis touches. That'll be noticeable in the card. You can see with the balance instructions, though, that this guy's really attacking oriented with his medium-high work rates. For sure. Middle run, middle run. Ah, it should have gone to Andre right there. Okay. You know what's interesting is that because he's on the balance instructions, it actually kind of tells you that if you have him on stay back while attacking, the way that he'll be balanced in your team could potentially be really good, and you should be able to intercept those, but Andre Gomes getting that ball right there. I'm liking the card so far. His base characteristics are nice. Touch and go with Andre Gomes, nice. He'll go up into the space here, might be able to score because of that. Yeah, he's super aggressive. When he pushes up there, like, he literally stays in there. See, that's without me doing any sort of 1-2 pass with him, or 1-2 play. He just, once he makes that pass, he just starts running in a straight line instantly. He does run back really quickly, which is nice. Good defending right there. We'll take that. His physical aspect is actually kind of nice. See, the touch and go is pretty good with him. You don't have to worry about it too much. Okay, guys, so I kind of just want to switch to the 4-2-3-1 right away. And I want to use Andre Gomes on... No, you know what? Let's try him on balance first in the CDM position first, and then I'll switch him to stay back while attacking. Because if I have two CDMs, and Andre Gomes is one of them, and one is a medium-high work-rated player while he is a medium work-rated player, like I said, I think he'll be really well balanced in the team with stay back while attacking cover center. But I do want to try him out first on balance instructions for the 4-2-3-1. Nicely done. It's a shame that Ronaldo doesn't respond to me getting the ball right there. I should definitely be making that bulleting run forward. Oh, beautiful bit of play right there. I like the card, man. It's really fun to use. This is him on balance instructions for the 4-2-3-1. He's playing well. Moving into the empty space when he sees it. Very nice. Great pass from that angle right there. Should have initially made that pass to the side right there, but unfortunately it went into the middle. Oh, let's go, Andre Gomes. Nicely done. 4-star, 4-star, very helpful in that situation. Because he has really good base shot power, it really compensates for the fact that his finishing is not like crazy high. It's like it's at an 83, which is perfectly fine for a midfielder again, right? Like, I'm really liking him on the 4-2-3-1. This is him on balance instructions. I feel like he actually plays the balance instructions better in the 4-2-3-1 than he does in the 4-4-2. Nice little goal right there. We'll take that. Nicely done. Nice little rage quit. Alright guys, so far the 4-2-3-1 is working really nicely on the card. At some point in the game, because right now he's on balance instructions for the cover center tactics for the 4-2-3-1, I am going to switch him to stay back while attacking at some point, and I want to see how he's going to play next to someone like Bruno Fernandes with the high work rates. Now, again, the reason why his off-the-ball movement is influenced so much in the 4-4-2 is because of Bruno Fernandes being a high work rated player. So with someone like... Andre Gomes in your team, these two would play better together if it's a CDM partnership. It's always ideal to have a medium-high next to pretty much any work-rated player for the CDM position just for the balance, but for the fun concept, I would love to use Bruno and Andre as my CDMs for the 4-2-3-1 specifically. But in a 4-4-2, I would probably most likely have him on stay back while attacking cover center. I think that would make the most sense for me personally, because Andre Gomes is a little bit too aggressive on the attack for me personally in the 4-4-2. It could depend on the situation of the game, but I think stay back while attacking cover center could be the most ideal for that formation if I were to use the 4-4-2. Gotta make sure I switch to the 4-2-3-1. I switched to the 4-4-2 by accident right there. Nicely done, Andre Gomes. Balance instructions, he still defends that situation really nicely. Oh, man. He actually hits a banging finesse shot right there. Let's go. Dude, this guy actually offers a really good attacking presence. His shooting is awesome, guys. It's really good, man. Beautiful goal right there. Let's go. Look where Andre Gomes is, dude. Alright guys, so final verdict on this Andre Gomes card is that he's pretty solid, man. The Shadow Chemistry style giving him the 97 acceleration, 97 sprint speed, as well as boosting the defense as much as possible is definitely incredibly noticeable in the game. The pace boost is especially noticeable with his 91 attacking positioning and medium work rates on the balance instructions. I like the way that he was playing in my team more in the 4-2-3-1 than I did in the 4-4-2, but he still played the 4-2-3-1 really well considering the fact that I was mostly using the card on balance instructions in the midfield, right? His dribbling in regards to agility and balance is noticeable in game, but it's not completely terrible because of the fact that his reactions, ball control, dribbling, and composure altogether make up for it really well considering the fact that he is a midfielder, right? Again, I mostly liked using the card in the CDM position, so whether that's on cover center balance or cover center stay back while attacking, I think he can play those positions really well. I think in my main team I might just use like Laurent Blanc on one side, then Andre Gomes as on the other for the two center mids or CDMs, and then I'll probably use like Bruno Fernandes as a cam with Bernardo on one side, Diogo Jota up top in the striker, and then maybe Quaresma on the team as well. Really depends on the types of players I can get my hands on. But I really like the card. Can't wait to get him in my main team because it was just really fun to use the card. I think he played really well for me. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. His defensive presence was great as well. Shadow Chemistry style worked out really nicely on the medium work rate. So he definitely surprised me. I may try to get the review for Harry Kane because people are really interested in that card. We're going to see if I can get my hands on it though, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.